Shockwave therapy can be used for many types of injuries, and we see it in the office all the time, but we forget that many of these studies start with animals. And we can also use them on our favorite of best friends. This was an interesting case study that popped up with dog tendinitis and trigger points utilizing Shockwave. So in this study, performed by Heather Owen, utilized two different animals, to treat with Shockwave and find the results. They were looking at both the tendinopathy of the supraspinatus, but also trigger points associated with the shoulder muscle, supraspinatus, and infraspinatus muscle. Now, we know Shockwave does all kinds of good things in the body in upregulating certain repair mechanisms, such as making more collagen or fibers for repair. It also ramps up ATP, energy, any of the healing and remodeling processes that we need to get good, strong tissue. It's also going to shut down pain and inflammatory pathways. It, by nature of how it works, is also going to increase the blood flow, the neovascularization. It can break up calcifications. We've seen that in multiple studies on supraspinatus, ankle, knee, Achilles, plantar fasciitis, any of the tissue that produces calcium through those tendons, and decreasing inflammation and pain is just one part of the healing process. With tendons, we see that upregulation of the healing and repair and the downregulation of the pain and inflammatory in humans. So why wouldn't it work? And just as a note, I did not shockwave my dog's nose. In both these cases, they utilized shockwave on the trigger points and the tendons and then measured healing and repair. Now, obviously, you can't just ask the dog how he's doing, but there's some functional measurements they had, how well the dog was moving, how did it interact, and I'm guessing when you work with animals long enough, you have other measurement tools that you utilize. They also did ultrasound to evaluate the tendon structure and fiber damage, so they're directly looking at those tendons. Now, I think a lot of us just kind of forget our dogs can get tendinitis and trigger points too, but as they get older and their joints get irritated, for multiple years, we used laser on one of my older dogs and did really well because it was shutting down the pain and inflammatory pathways, so his knees and hips just did better. Well, for the muscles and tendons, Shockwave produced that same effect of helping get rid of the trigger point pain, but also speed up the healing and repair of the tissue. After 4 treatments, the dogs both showed improvement in both that Colorado pain score, that was their measurement tool that they utilize, and then rehabilitation. So they got the dogs started on physical therapy and rehab. Because just like with humans, break up the soft tissue pain, trigger the healing and repair, and then incorporate good rehab. So I thought that was kind of a fun, interesting article. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to learn more on Shockwave, rehab, laser, Graston, any of the complaints that we see in both humans and dogs. Have a great day.